In this video, we're going to put the project on a schedule by creating its milestones, the control points that tell you whether you'll make it or not. We're in the Project Hub, which is its command center. At the top, you'll find the key numbers, and each tab represents a different area. Notice how it displays them: progress, tasks, and team. In other words, how much work there is and how much has been completed. That completion percentage is calculated automatically from the board, counting the tasks that reached done. But there's one question this screen doesn't answer, and it's the one you'll be asked. Will this be ready when you promised? 100 completed tasks mean nothing if the date that mattered was last Tuesday. That's what milestones are for. They aren't tasks. They are the key dates of the project, the day something must be approved, delivered, or closed. To decide whether something belongs here or on the board, the rule is simple. If it's something a person does, it's a ticket and lives on the board. If it's a date by which something must be ready, it's a milestone and lives here. Let's go to the Milestones tab. Since this is a new project, there aren't any yet. Click on Add Milestone. The milestone name goes in the name field, and here's a simple rule. Write it as an already achieved result, not as a task to be done. Our project is to update the firm's M&A playbook, so the moment that truly matters is when the partners approve it. New playbook approved by the partners. In the description, we explain exactly what it means for that milestone to be fulfilled, so nobody can argue about whether it was reached. The updated M&A playbook is signed off by the partners and ready for the team to use. Next is the due date, which is the heart of the matter, the committed date. For example, we'll set it to September 30th. And then the status. The status starts as pending because we haven't begun working on it yet. We add it using the Add Milestone button, and there it is. Its date and status are now clearly visible. But a project doesn't have just one key moment. Before the partners approve anything, someone has to have reviewed all the templates you use today. That's also a checkpoint, so let's add it. We'll call it Current Templates Reviewed. And in the description, every template we use today is reviewed, and we know exactly what needs to change. This one comes earlier than the first, so its date will be, for example, August 14th, and we'll leave the status as pending, just like the previous one, since we haven't started either of them yet. Watch what happens when we add it. It didn't go to the end of the list, it moved to the top. Qamaq automatically sorts your milestones by date, from the nearest to the farthest, without you having to arrange them. And that's what makes the list read itself. The first thing you see is always the next milestone due, which is exactly what you need to know when you open the project. And here comes the part that decides whether all of this is useful or completely worthless, because a plan that nobody updates becomes a lie. The dates become outdated, people stop looking at them, and they end up asking in chat how each thing is going, which is exactly what you want to avoid. Milestones don't update themselves. The board advances on its own as your team moves the cards. The milestone, on the other hand, is something you move yourself. It's a decision, not a calculation. You are the one who decides whether it's in progress, completed, or overdue. Let's suppose a few days have passed, and we've already started with the template review. That changes things, and that change needs to be reflected. So we update it. In the menu, under the three dots, we select the Edit Milestone option. We change the status to In Progress. And below, in Completion Progress, which is where you mark how far along you are, we're at less than half. So we set it around 40%. Then we save with Save Changes, and the card reflects it. There are two things worth knowing for when the moment arrives. If we mark a milestone as completed, the progress automatically jumps to 100% and the bar locks. It's done, because completed is completed. There's no such thing as 90% finished. And if the date passed and you didn't make it, there's the missed status. It sounds harsh, but it's the most useful status of all. A project where nothing is ever marked as missed is a project where no one is aware of anything. And that's the core idea. Your board tells you exactly how much work has been completed. That's what Qamaq calculates automatically. Your milestone tells you whether you're going to make it on time. You declare that yourself, and with both pieces together, when someone asks, "How is the project going?" You don't have to guess or review cards one by one. You open the project, look at the first date on the list, and you know.